Campbell was really easy to find silly photos of.
Hi, okay. I'm gonna pull up my notes because I can just yap for a long time, so I need notes. Okay. All right. So, y'all probably know me as your MC Claire, but if you didn't know, I'm also a college student just like you guys. And a little background with my faith and upbringing. I grew up in a really small hometown of like 1,000 people. I was homeschooled and I was super shy, so I was weird. No, it's okay. I mean, yeah, I was. Which is obviously has changed because now I talk too much, but that's awesome. It's great. Yeah, besides the point. I did grow up Christian my whole life, but my relationship with God was very much so God and I against the world, and I just really thought I was doing it all right. So freshman year, I really thought I had it all together, like I said. Honestly, I was so prideful. I thought I had myself and God all figured out. And while I was open-hearted to a degree, I really found myself keeping all my emotions, pain, and struggles to myself. Being a ballet major, perfectionism comes naturally. So of course, that made sharing my imperfections pretty impossible. Also stemming from ballet, I'm kind of an overachiever, and this led to idolization of grades and being the perfect Christian, and idolizing what professors and peers thought of me. And it's so easy to fall into, and I didn't even realize that it was consuming me. But of course, I wasn't going to share that with anyone because that's just not what I did. And towards the end of my freshman year, I found myself just walking to the dance building, and I stood outside the doors, and out of nowhere, I just like started bawling. Like I lost it, and it's something like I just never cried ever, and it's something I hadn't done in like years. But I finally felt the weight of perfectionism and desire for control over my life, and it was really rough. And I went to the InterVarsity house to talk with Kelly, and get this, I cried in front of her, which I also really never did. And yeah, but I just really felt the weight of brokenness so deeply, I couldn't help it. And now here I am as a senior. I love to cry, and I love to share vulnerably with people, and quite frankly, I just learned how to just not care as much about what unrealistic expectations like professors can have, and yeah, that's not where my worth is. And because I've come to realize, like, as simple as it sounds, nothing or no one is perfect except for Jesus. And we are designed to fall at his feet with all of our imperfect baggage alongside of us. And those things aren't only meant for Jesus to see, but he gave us community as a means to uplift one another in our burdens and to grow closer to the Lord, to a perfect Lord as we live in an imperfect world. And God will move boldly and powerfully if you let him in. And you will grow a lot if you also let his people into your life too. And I just want to encourage you guys to be vulnerable throughout all of college. Not only at chapter camp, or fall con, or Bible study, but all of college. And also, don't fall into perfectionism, even though it feels right. Even if you feel like you have it all together, I'm gonna say something crazy, you don't, and that's okay, because literally none of us do. I just want you guys to lean on God, and to lean on people. And yeah, I love y'all, that's all I got.